everyone and welcome back. And if you're new, welcome to, and if you're an OG, karibu, welcome. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, before I start saying what I'm about to say, please head down there. There's a red name, rate and subscribe. Click that button and you'll be subscribed and you'll become a Alabeby member. So today I'm here with another video, a different one. I'm sitting on my bed because it's the most comfortable place in this entire apartment. And yeah, I want to talk about, if you see me looking down, I'm looking at my phone because that's where my few points are that are related into this video. And this video is about, it's for those people who are planning to come to Germany. Let me move a little bit. Yeah, so people who are planning to come here to Germany, and they just, yeah, basically it's some things to help those people who are planning to come to Germany and they don't really like have anyone else to tell them. So don't worry, I got you. I may not have the best of the best points, but I'm just going out of experience. I've been here almost going to 6 years here in Germany, so I think I have a little bit of experience than some people. Like maybe some of you have already come, or some of you live here, or some people applying visas to come here. So let's go. First thing, especially if you're coming from Africa, where there's, like me, where it's always like Kenya, code 254, like where the weather is totally different, completely different with here in Germany. Like back home in Kenya, I can say it's always summer. According to here, like comparing, when you compare the two countries, Germany and Kenya is like the whole year is summer. So we don't get to experience the cold here. So first of all, you have to think about your clothing. Like me, I used to work in Mombasa, and my clothing were, most of them were like summer clothes. Something really you cannot really wear here in Germany. You only get to wear those clothes here only in maybe let's say 1 month, because it's August. That's the hottest month in the whole year. In all 12 months, you only have only 1 month of nice good weather. Do you imagine you coming with all those shorts, spaghetti tops, bare bags, some jumpsuit, some small rompers, and you expect to come and wear them here? They will stay in your closet or in your suitcase until, if you come here maybe in January, until August, because this place is cold. I can't say like it's warm coming from a country where it's really hot. For me, it's only 1 month of heat, and that heat is really a bad one. It's really dry. Like where in Kenya, our heat has like this, it has a breeze. You can feel the wind blowing, not like the sun is just on your head. That's how it feels here in Germany when it's summer. You feel like the sun is just right above your head or in front of your face. That's how I feel. But in Kenya, there's more of a breeze and this nice feeling wind. You can barely feel the heat. So bear in mind when you're packing your suitcases, please carry jackets. Let me tell you in Swahili, beba jacket, beba sweaters. just be prepared, because this place is cold. I can't compare it with Sweden, because I have a friend of mine she comes from Sweden, and she says Sweden is cold, but she still complains about the cold here in Germany. It's colder than Germany, but she still complains. I just don't get it. But for me, it's the first part. I was so lucky because I came here July. That's when the weather was starting. That's when winter. That's when the summer is starting to introduce, to just trying to show off a little bit before it hits you. So that's one of my point. When you're packing, just pack the right things. Yeah, just pack. Like for me, I'm not talking that that didn't happen to me because I didn't pack a lot of. I left most of my summer clothes at home. I came only with some few jeans, and I had some few pullovers. So I came here and shopped all over again. Time to come here in Germany is before the winter, so you can adjust slowly to the fall, after winter, fall, and then come slowly the bad boy winter. So my second point is research. Do research. Research, because that's something I regret not doing. I didn't research. I was just excited. I think I was too busy working, trying to keep my mind out of my visa, because my visa was stressing me. I didn't have problems, but I felt like it was taking so long to, like, for them to give me my visa. So I was working, and I was a workaholic. I was addicted to my work because I loved my work. So I was barely thinking of the visa. I think I almost forgot about the visa. So I didn't have time to Google and see what do they do, the culture, how it goes, just for me to know a little bit of what I'm going to go through, or what I'm going to see, or what's going to happen, so I don't get the shock in my life, like that's what it happened, because I didn't do a research. I came here, I was so frustrated. I almost went back home, and I had a certificate for A1. They call it A1. That's a certificate you need for you to apply a visa if you're married to come to Germany. That's for Kenya. I don't know for other countries. So I had that, and I was working in a German hotel, so I knew those a little bit. I could understand, but when I came here, especially me, I live here in Bayern, Bavaria. There is German, the German I learned back at home, and what I came to hear, people are talking here, was totally something else. They was talking about Bayerisch. It's like, I don't know how to explain. It's German, but the deep German. Even until today, I don't really understand what. If an old person that comes and approaches me speaking this Bayerisch, I swear I will not understand even one word. So I only thought, okay, I'm going to Germany. I have my A1. I'm good to go. Shock on me. So I didn't research, and I didn't know what. I just thought I was good to go with my small little German I knew. So that was one thing I really need to consider. Like, you have to do like a nice good research and know about the culture and how things go, how just to know the basic things, or to have a little bit of knowledge of where you're going. That I forgot. Secondly, especially as Africans, that's my third point. Time keeping. timekeeping. That I was so lucky. I was so lucky because I worked in a German hotel. So timekeeping was, you have to timekeep because your guests are German and some of them are not Africans. They are just tourists. So when it comes to time, they're always on time. If it's breakfast, you have to be 1 hour before because they're always there on time. If you say breakfast is 2, it's 7, 8, 7:30, ding, some of them are even there 7:10. So I was so lucky to have like an experience of timekeeping, even though I am an African, I lived in Kenya. So if you're not good in timekeeping, hey, practice before you come. So you don't miss your bus, you don't miss your train, and you don't miss your appointment. If you book an appointment and it's written 9, it's 9. Not 9:05, 9:01, no, 9. 9, 9, 9. People don't mess here. They have no time to waste. If you are supposed to come 9, 9, and if you know you're not coming, please call. Don't just assume, oh, I'm not going, I will call them later. Timekeeping. You have to call to move your appointment or to cancel it. If you don't, you get in trouble. So with appointments, you have to be really careful when it comes to your time. And when the bus, it's written in all the bus stations, there's this paper that it's written from Monday to Friday the bus comes at this time. If it's 2 o'clock, how many times that it comes during that hour, and weekends how many times it comes. In each and every hour it tells you how many times or how many times the bus is going to come during this hour. Or if it's 12 o'clock, maybe 12:15, or maybe if it's 2 buses, it's 12:15, or another one at 12:30, or 12, almost 12:45. That's how it is. So you have to be extra careful if you're going to use public means. Like for me, I didn't use public means until like 3 years in Germany. That's when I started using my public means. It's not because I didn't know, it's just because my husband wanted to take me everywhere. I just don't know, he just didn't let me use the train, didn't let me use the bus. I'm just, the last 2-3 years, that's when I've been going everywhere. I know I have now friends. I found a church that I always have to go, sometimes for prayers, and I don't want him to take me everywhere. Or maybe meet up with friends, maybe go with my kid to a play day like that. So that's when I'm using the public means. I even have an app. Let me show you. There's this app that will really help you. This app right here. I don't know if you're going to see this app. It's written DB. That's for the German train. And when you open it, this is how it looks. It tells you where you write where you are and your destination, and then it tells you the train, the next coming train. So that's an app you should have. It's written when you write a DB, it's in red and white. It's DB navigation DB, where it's basically it helps you with the trains. You can check, or when you're at home, you can just write where you're taking the train from and where to, and then it will bring all the train and tells you, and so you can know which train you're going to catch before you leave the house. So that's a nice one too. That will help you so much. That you can't do without that. If you want to use a train, you can't do without that app. So that was about timekeeping. Timekeeping is really, really important. When in terms of going to if you have a restaurant, like you have to keep your time if you have anything to do with appointment or train or buses, or if a taxi too. If you want to catch a taxi, you have the time, because you don't play here when it comes to time. So what else about Sunday? Especially a person like me who comes from Kenya, where the shops are always open. Here in Bayern, Sunday is a Ruhetag. Ruhetag is called a silent, a quiet day. It's where even if you hear your neighbor drilling or hitting your wall, you want to bring problems. If you have a child, you have to make sure that you don't disturb your neighbors. If you are living in a flat, in an apartment, you have to be always careful. If you're living under someone is living under you, you have to be really quiet. Sunday, if it's Ruhetag, it's Ruhetag. You may end up in a police station, or your neighbor might call police on you. So Ruhetag is Ruhetag here in Germany. And from 8 o'clock every day, that's Ruhetag. 8 o'clock, when it's 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. you have to keep quiet. You have to no loud music, no shouting, no. You just have to keep quiet, or then your neighbors will call police on you. What else? What are I supposed to do? Yeah, Sunday it's a free day, so there's no markets open. The only few markets are for Turkish people, or maybe some of the Italians, because Turkish are Muslims and Muslims don't go to church. So they went to they had a talk, and they were given this permit to keep their shops open. Other than that, malls close, supermarket close. So if you don't do your shopping on Saturday or Friday, and you will not eat. If you don't have anything in your fridge, you will not eat. So you have to keep in mind that, because that's important when it comes to eating. Or when it comes to, if you wanted to shop and you say, oh, tomorrow is Sunday, you're free. You are free. You are free. You are alone at free. Yeah, we'll go shopping. No, not everyone. People are free. But when it's free, even if it's your own business, Sunday is it's a rule day for everyone. Close your shop, stay at home. So that's something else. Yeah, when it comes here to language, yeah, you have to, when you come here with, like me, I came here with a A1 certificate. That was the only thing that would give me my visa. And when you come here, you have to study. For, like when I came here, you're given that one entry visa. That's one entry just to come. You cannot go anywhere, and until then, when you come here with that one entry visa, you have to wait immediately. Like immediately when you come, before that one entry visa expires, or I didn't even had to apply. After 2 weeks, they sent me a letter, and then I had to book an appointment for me to go and get a long time visa, or a free entry. I can fly maybe so I can travel around, like in Paris, just around in Europe. So after some few weeks, I applied everything, and then after maybe a week or two, I got back my visa Now you don't get this visa. They don't stamp it like the way like the first visa I had. They don't put it like this paper. They put it on your. Where's my ID? I don't know. That's nice, because I didn't. It's like an ID. It's called an Ausweis. That's what you walk around with here. Oh, I had it. Because let me find it, because I was using it. That's weird. Wait, guys. So I'm back. My husband had my ausweis. This is before you come. They just put the visa. It's like a paper on your, I'm not going, on your passport, but when you come, that's for one entry. When you come, they give you this one after you applied and everything. I'm not going to bring it so close. This is just like an ID with multiple. Okay, this is what they will ask you if you meet the police in outside the train station, or if they are doing a control. They will always ask you for this. This is your visa. This is what you need for you to live. They don't need to put any visas like the way they, like this old school one. They give you this. If you have this, you're already in Germany. You don't get this outside Germany, no. This, you get it here. They only make them here. So if you see someone say, oh, I found this on my German embassy, no. Unless you lost this one when you're in the airport, and then someone found it, or the people from the airport found it and they send it to German embassy. That's the only way you can say you got this from Kenya or from your country. No, you only get this here in Germany. You applied here and this is what you get. So for you not to use this anymore. So yeah, this is what they give you for multiple. You can go anywhere with this. It acts like a it acts like ID, and it's a visa. It's 2-in-1. So you only get this here in Germany. So one thing, what else I wanted to say, when it comes to transport, yeah, I don't know if I have a ticket. So yeah, this is the kind of, this is the tickets we have that you buy in the automat, and the same ticket you can buy it on the bus. There's no difference. The same, you can buy this train ticket in the bus or in the train station in the automatic machines. It's the same. There's no difference. The same card, you can use it to use the bus, or if you can still use it to use the train. But the only thing that you have to, but they are different. They are from one zone. You only have to tell, if you're in the bus, you have to tell the driver where you're going so he can know how much. Because they charge here with zones, not like a stop. You can't say like the way we in Kenya, we say from a state to state. I don't know, because like in Kenya they charge from bus stop to bus, but this one you charge like from a zone. Like this one only, I think, yeah, I think that's how they charge, if I'm not wrong. If you're from Germany, please kindly correct me, and please don't try to shame or use any inappropriate words. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to tell people who have no idea while coming to Germany. Please, if I'm wrong, please correct me, because this one here, yes, please. And something else, do not enter the train without a ticket. There's always the Deutsche Bahn, there's always police, the train police are inside there. They don't wear like police. They're just people who are from this company. When you enter, you will see someone coming to ask you, please, your train station, but in Germany, your train station, your train ticket, and if you don't have it, and don't think you can fool them and show them. No, they take and look the date on where you're going. If not, you have to pay 60 euro. So as I was saying, if you are planning to go somewhere without a train, or you try to play any games without a train ticket, or with your ticket, with your transport ticket, public means transportation, always make sure you have a train ticket, buy a ticket. Before you enter the train, there's these machines just aside, buy train ticket. If you're planning to go from a station to another station, which is because you are only €1.50, and then you say, oh, it's only a station, you might get away for the few days, but when they happen to catch you, you will pay 6 euro for only something you had to remove, for only 150, €1.50. You will pay 60 instead of €1.50. So be careful. There's always control in the train station. They dress like normal people, and sometimes they have a bag or a jacket. You cannot know them, because just like normal people, just like us who are working with this train. So be careful. Don't play tricks. And they always, if they ask you for the train ticket, you have give them, and they have to look from where to where, and then they look the price. Because you may buy a one for 2 zones or for 2 stops, and you want to go for 6 stops. There's no tricks. That will not happen. That will not happen. So you have to be extra careful when you're traveling. There's some people, it happens. I've witnessed so many times people being caught. And I was caught one day. It's not because I didn't have the money, I didn't want to play. I was late, and I had money. I had 50 euro, and the machine was not taking 50 euro, and the train came, and I was so late to where I was going. So I just said, let me go in the next stop. I will stop to the next stop and buy something. So, and it was on a Sunday, the shops are closed. You can't change your 50 euro, because the machine doesn't take 50 euro. It takes from 10 euro, 5 euro, and the smallest money it takes is 1 euro and 50 euro. So if you have 20 cents or you have 1 cent, those ones, no, it takes from 50 cents, 1 euro, 5 euro, 10 euro, 20, no, it doesn't take 20 euro. It jumps from 20 euro, it doesn't take 50 euro, it takes 100 euro, and I had to 50 euros. So that's why I was caught. And when I was so angry, because I was late, and I had to pay this ticket. They ask you for this. If they catch you, they ask for this, and then they have like this. You see these machines, you pay for. When you have a credit card, you pay in the, when you don't have to use money, you want to pay with your card, the same machine, they have like those ones, but they just put it in, and then it shows for your whole details, where you live, your address, which street, it shows everything. So this card contains a lot of information from you, so only this card. So they just put it inside the machine, and it does everything, and then they remove a receipt. They tell you, please go and pay this. They don't take money, no, they just give you the receipt, and then you go pay in the bank. You just write the way you always pay when you deposit money to someone else's account. That's how you pay. So be careful. Be careful. Well, so what else was I supposed to know? You have to know shops around. You have to, like me, the Kenyan money, that was really, I always, like, what can I say? But like well, how can I say? Like 1 euro here, it's 100 bob in Kenya. So that's so much money. When I see like maybe a small chocolate, it's 5 or 6 euro. So I used to have I used to have so much problem with money. It's not because I didn't know to pay, or I was just confused because 100 bob is €1, and €1 here it's nothing. So I used to take this mentality of it's a lot. Like when I see something is €5, I say no, I don't want to buy it because I feel it's a lot of money, because when it's €5 here, it's 500 from Kenya. So I said no, I can't buy this, only small chocolate. No, I'm not going to buy that for 500. I was really confused, and I felt like I was using my husband's money. So every time he told me to buy, I used to check fast. When he wants to tell me, when we are shopping for clothes, he tells me, go try this and this. Oh, I like it, but when I check the price, oh, I don't think I convert it immediately into Kenyan shilling. I forget about the euro, and I'm so, oh, now this is so expensive. No, I can't let him buy me this. This is so expensive. In my mind, I'm thinking of Kenyan shilling, but it's in euros. So I always converted every money, everything, every price that I see, I used to convert it. And he used to tell me, hi. He used to always remind me, stop, this is euro, this is not Kenyan. Oh, he used to sometimes be angry and tell me, what are you, no, so you're not going to buy, I'm never going to buy you anything in Germany, we have to go back to Kenya. So it was so annoying. It was so annoying. Sometimes I think about it and I feel like I just feel so bad, so stupid. I was so stupid then. I was so stupid. So, but now that doesn't even come into my mind. It was so. I don't know if you can understand. I don't know if you understand me. So you have to come with another mentality when you come to Germany, and forget about the shillings. When you come to Germany, it's all about euros. Forget about the shillings. You remember the shillings when you go back home, because that used to be the biggest problem. Converting every price I see into Kenya, and when you convert it into Kenya shillings, it's a lot of money, a lot of money. So that was a problem, and I don't want you to go through the same thing I went through. So please don't convert all the price into your the Kenyan shillings, or into your country money. So that's used to, I don't even want to think about it anymore. Yeah, and yeah, I think that's all. If I forgot about something, maybe we'll talk about it in another video. So that's what the only things I did want to, and the other thing you have to keep in mind is, people here, not everyone speaks English. So you have to work hard and learn this German, and keep in mind when you come to Germany with this A1 certificate, you have to come and continue learning for you to get a long time visa. You have to go to school for 1 good year learning the language, and after you do that exam for B1, there is another 1 month you have to learn about everything about Germany. It's called integration course. In this integration course, it's teaching you about, it's more of politics and knowing more about Germany. Then you will get a small test with 300 questions that if you have like 300 questions, if you get 17, that means that you know more about Germany. So then you get the chance to get the long time visa here without a limit, because without that you will be always getting 1 year. They will be renewing you for you 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and that's so annoying because no one likes going to these offices. They are so annoying. They are so annoying. These job centers, and all these foreigners offices, oh, they're so annoying. I really don't like going there. God, thank you God that I have to go there again unless it's something else when it comes to my visa. Oh yeah, and something else, driving here is so expensive. Driving school is 2,000 euro. I was saying something else you have to consider to know. Things are not cheap here in Germany. Some people, when they see you coming to Europe or to a foreign country, they just see you and they only think of you when they need something, or they think of money when they hear, oh, she's flying, okay, now she's rich. No, people are struggling here. They are weird jobs. If you cannot get a good paying job if you don't do this thing they call, it's what if you do, unless you have a nice, like, diplomas, that those ones you have to get a chance. But if you have these normal certificates, like maybe hotelier, carpenter, you have some, and most of certificates, they are not really valid here. You have to do an house building for you to get a nice paycheck. So just know that you have house building it's like a course, a job course, like a carpenter. If you went to a college to do carpenter, it's like a college, but they call it house building. Sometimes you can have even 10 house building or courses from your country, but here they are not valid because it's another place, it's another world. For me, it's another world because they don't speak German, they learn differently, they speak different things, they build things different here. Just everything is different, so you just find yourself redoing this course, like, for you to get a nice job. Yeah, so if you don't have that, you get really weird jobs, like cleaning jobs. I'm not saying cleaning jobs are bad. Job is a job, so long as you're getting your money. But if you really want to live a good life, you need a house building, because house building is everything. So just don't be free to go to school, because school here is free. Yeah, sometimes this house building, you get it if, for example, if you want to work for a company, the boss pays for you, the company pays for you this money, so you get 5 days of what, 2 days in class, 3 days in the field, practical, like working in the company. Go 2 days in the class, and then 3 days, or maybe 3 days in class, 2 days in school. So that's how it works here when you're doing an house building. And you get and they still pay you because you are part of their company. And immediately you finish this house building, you are 100% guaranteed to get a nice job. And then your life is good. But not everyone gets that chance, because German is really hard. Not everyone, because without this German, no one can hire you. You have to be good in German. You can understand, you can write, and you can speak for you to get a nice job. So most of the people who don't learn German, they end up with cleaning jobs. Yeah, so that jobs which are not really nice, jobs where people are treating you bad. So yeah, that's something else. It's really, really important. You have to come here with an open mind, ready to learn, and then so you can get somewhere. So that's something else you really, really have to do. And you can't get away with it. They can let you stay for 3 years with this A1 certificate, but they will still, after these 3 years, when you go to apply, they will tell you, this time we are giving you 1 year, because you have to go do your B, or maybe they tell you you're not going to get another 3 years, or you're only going to get 1 year, and then we'll give you another appointment, when you come back, you have to have this B1. That's the sign telling you, like, that's a sign of telling you have to go back to school. You have to go learn, because you cannot go anywhere. If you don't, then you have to go back home. These B1s, you have to do it. And then there's B2, B2 is B2, and then C, and then that's from B1. It's up to you if you want to go if you pass your B1, it's up. Basically, you can't do without this B1. B1 is the key to living, to get, it's the main thing, for it's the main certificate you need for you to get the long time visa. And then it's up to you for you to go on with your studies. That's if you want, it's optional. And that's if you want to do Ausbildung, you need B1 and B2, that's B1 and B2. Some company ask for B1 and B2, some company ask for all of them. It depends with which Ausbildung you really want to do. So yeah, they don't force you. After you do your B1 and you pass and everything, you have a right to get your long time visa without limited entries. Yeah, unlimited entries. So yeah, I think that's all, guys. I hope it helped someone somewhere there. And if it did, please don't forget to write down there in the comment section below. Just tell me how it helped you, or if it helped you, or if it did, just give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe and share. Tell your friends about it, and let's interact at the comment section. And if you want to follow me, I will put down on my Instagram and Facebook accounts here. If you want to follow me, you can do it. That's if you want. That's your own. It's your own decision. And also, I'm not forcing anyone to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. That's only if you want. I'm not here to force anyone. It's for your own will. Yeah. So guys, thank you for listening, and we'll see you